front, you will fall into a couple sacks if you just chase the ball relentlessly, and that's exactly the case here. Quarterback thought he had a little bit more time than he did, but he gets brought down for the sack.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will score. Malik Washington. Touchdown, Miami. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. First and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. Here's 2nd and 2. Here we go. Schultz is the motion man. On 2nd down, Stroud. Joe Mixon inside the 30. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Now a first down throw for Tua. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's caught by Smith on the right side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Dell motioning over. On 1st down, it's Stroud. Push this one downfield, looking for Schultz. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert 1st downs underneath.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Here we go.
And that is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Yep. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going forward on 4th down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive. But great job here by the defense coming away with the stop. And now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and that will lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. A shotgun snap to Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Dell motioning over. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Stroud. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Schultz is the motion man. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The give to Mixon from out of the pistol. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And the Texans are going to have themselves a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Man in motion, it's Diggs. They'll run here with Mixon. And he will get into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone. But no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your...
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack. The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Schultz is the motion man. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Dell motioning over. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Man in motion, it's Diggs. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Slot man in motion left. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long. Third and long. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
So on a critical fourth down, they want to put the game in the hands of their quarterback. Give them some options. They go with the RPO scheme. The defense sells outs to stop the run. He's forced to pull it. Incomplete pass. Great job by the defense, staying true to their assignments, playing disciplined football, and they get a huge stop there on fourth down.
A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down. Throwing is Tua. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Tua. That's going to be taken in by Durham Smythe.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up. Now it's Tua. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. They put Smythe in motion. Tua will give it to Achane. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On play action. Stroud. This is intercepted. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick six. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll go play action with Stroud. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. Stroud to throw here on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down for Houston. From the gun, here's Stroud. That one, take it in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for two.
All right.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. To throw is Tua. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now Tua. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete. He's looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And it's going to be third down. Here's Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Dell motioning over. On first and 10, here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. Schultz is the motion man. On third down, and that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And he is going to score a pick six for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. On first down, it's Stroud. That is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Dell motioning over. We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. He's thrown a good one. It's caught. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2. Here's a designed run. And he will score. So the risk pays off. That new math looks good when it works. The two-pointer cuts the lead to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Hill brought in motion. Now a first down throw for Tua. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. A shotgun snap for Tua. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. Once again, it's Achane. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.